Stopped at Goodwill a few days ago and managed to find a Toastmaster box fan, which is really surprising because I generally don't see fans at Goodwill anymore. Not really at all. And when I do, they're almost always smaller desk fans. And even when I was regularly finding fans at Goodwill, box fans even then were still pretty elusive at my Goodwill store. So this was definitely a nice surprise. This one even has the handle and the speed selector switch, which was equally surprising. It was $5.99 and it seems to be in pretty good shape with the exception of some broken slats here on the front guard. It's a gray cabinet, gray blade. I think it's probably from the early 90s. I had one like this a while back, but it was in pretty awful condition compared to this one, and I ended up giving it away. We'll see how this one turns out. I haven't ran it yet. It's 2.6 amps, telltale sign for the Macmillan motor, model 4437, and yeah, early 90s I would say, mid 90s maybe. Well, the handle's still there, but it feels pretty weak. You can see it's a little chewed up, so I got to be careful about using it. Guards are loose too. I noticed some loose screws on the front guard. So here's the motor, and it's a little dusty, but not too bad. And I don't see any rust in the cabinet. That was the other thing. With the other one that I used to have, it was really rusty pretty much throughout the cabinet. So we're missing 2 screws here, 2 top screws, and then I noticed that this one was loose. So if that gets too noisy, I might have to put some screws in it, just for the sake of it not being irritating while we're trying to run it. The cord's in pretty nice shape too. I think this fan was probably pretty well kept. This one has, cord comes through the middle of the guard there, and then I mean, this is like not brittle at all. This is still really nice condition. This was at least kept in like a climate controlled environment. Probably somebody probably used this for a couple of seasons and then it got stuck in a closet or something for a long time. But it's polarized plug. Yeah, I think this is going to clean up really nice. The guards, oh, it's turning on, and I want it off. Seems to have a pretty good spin down anyway. The other one of these that I had, the guards were totally yellowed. Like I said, the cabinet was all rusty. It didn't have a handle or a speed selector, and this one has all those things going for it. So let's go ahead and run it on high. feels a bit on high with the loose guard, but on medium it pretty much goes away. The fan does shake a little bit. I think most of that is just the front guard kind of bouncing. If I tighten that guard down, I think it would take care of that, but let's go to low. Well, this is going to be a really easy cleanup job. Yeah, it's a little out of balance, but part of that too is that it's an aluminum cabinet, as far as I know. It's really lightweight, so it just, any little bit that the blade is out of balance, it's going to show. But I don't feel much vibration at all. Go back to high and do a spin down. Alright, well, I would say that's definitely respectable. I might actually keep this one. It's early to mid 90s Toastmaster 4437, I believe it was. Thank you for watching.